What do I need to be happy, and when will I be happy? These are two questions that I got as a homework on my first day of a meditation retreat that I just finished. And this question was really interesting to me because I've heard many, many times over, and I've thought to myself, what makes me happy? That's the way I've heard it phrased before. What makes me happy? And I've thought about it before a million times. But then this time, I think it was the first time I heard it as what do I need to be happy? And obviously, we all know the difference between what we need versus what we want, right? So then it made me think about, okay, what are the necessities? What is actually necessary for my happiness, right? So then I thought about the things that make me happy, you know, singing along to a song in the car by myself, just listening to songs, making coffee and having a slow morning without having to go anywhere, laughing my ass off with my best friend and just being silly, and watching a movie that makes my heart warm, all of these things, right? So specific instances that I can think of that actually makes me happy. And then I was thinking about what do they have in common, right? And then I realized that all of these things that make me happy in common, is that it requires me to be in the present moment. And it's not that I'm saying to myself, oh, I need to be in the present moment in order to enjoy those things that make me happy. I am just in the present moment, so that's why I gain happiness from those experiences, right? So then I was like, oh my God, this is why we emphasize being in the present moment so much, is because not just because you've seen a million quotes about it, but it's because being in the present moment is literally and inextricably linked to being happy. And at the end of the day, that's all we want for ourselves, is we're all in pursuit of our own happiness, right? I mean, why are we living in this world if we can't be happy? So if we want to be happy, we need to be in the present moment. Happiness equals being in the present moment. And obviously, there's so many things that we can do that makes us happy. And why? Because we are fully in the here and now. And when I made this connection, I don't know about you guys, but I was like, holy shit, this is why we're talking about being in the present all the time. And it's for someone like me, I need to intellectually make sense of everything. I need to connect the dots and make it make sense to me so that I can sell myself into something. And for me, I always knew, I understood, I understand it's great for me to be in the present moment, but then I don't think I ever really connected that to being happy. And obviously being happy is really what we all want, right? So I don't know about you guys, but when I had this aha moment, I was like, holy shit, like I feel like the answer was in front of me all along, but I don't know how I'm just seeing it. So yeah, what to answer the question, what do I need to be happy, is to do things or be things that bring me to the present moment. Just being the present moment is what I need to be happy. And when will I be happy? Now. I can be happy right now sitting in this dry car listening to the sound of the rain. It's so nice outside, and it's nice to hear it from inside even though it's raining outside. So things like that, just focusing in on the things that are happening now that I can enjoy, and then taking those experiences, because these are actionable steps. If we can make a list of things that we can think of that make us happy or bring us joy, like cuddling with someone you love, hugging someone you love, and listening to music, just dancing silly at home by yourself and no one's watching, and things like that. You just make a list, and then start with one thing, and then go on to the next thing, and then go on to the next thing, and before you know it, it'll just be a string of experiences that keep us in the present moment. And I think the unhappiness or depression comes mostly from when we are overthinking and we are in our heads. We're not here, right? That happens to me all the time because I'm an overthinker. So yeah, I don't know, it was just like a very profound realization for me. And Yeah, so if you're someone who's struggled with the concept of happiness these days or ever, I don't know, maybe you can start out by writing a list of things that things make you happy and just try them out. Just small things, one thing at a time every day. And before you know it, I think we'll all be better at staying in the present moment without forcing ourselves to be in the present moment, because I think that's where the difficulty comes, is like we understand it, so we're like forcing ourselves to be here. I'm like, okay, I'll be here, but like that's not being here, you know. But we're already doing so many things in our lives that do keep us in the present moment. So think of those things, and then I guess just do more of those things, and we'll all be happier. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I'd share.